So, my friend recently asked me why I disappeared from social media, and I realized that I've never really talked about it. On the 31st of December 2025, I quietly logged out. No announcements, nothing. I logged off Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. So she told me she'd been feeling groggy, a bit out of touch with reality. She lacked focus. She was constantly on her phone. She was always scrolling. And she asked me, how did I do it? Like how I felt from the beginning, how it was like for me, how I'm doing now. Honestly, I told her the truth. Now, I used to be a very smart, organized, emotionally stable person, totally on my A game, and something shifted. I was not just any of those things anymore. Basically, I was struggling psychologically. I was not just deriving any joy. Financially, I was struggling as well because I was over consuming and I was buying loads of stuff. Now, my sleep was terrible because I was choosing creating content, scrolling, editing over sleep. And it just did not make any sense at all. Mentally, I was not in a good place because I was constantly looking at other people's lives and unconsciously like comparing myself, and it was not good. I was like a living zombie. I wasn't reading, I wasn't present, I wasn't living my life the way I wanted. I was literally like out of touch with reality. I was creating for the algorithm. I was like performing for the algorithm. I would travel and I would not even be present in my travels. And then I realized that something needed to change. Something needed to change. So I took the most extreme routes and I went completely offline. And I won't lie, the first few weeks, oh God, were so hard. Like really hard. I felt like I was going through withdrawal. Like I wanted to be on my phone. I wanted to be online. I wanted to know what's going on online. I wanted to scroll. Oh God, I felt like something was wrong with me. And then I realized, okay, this must be what dopamine withdrawal feels like. I was not in myself. For the first few weeks, oh God, I hated it so much. Like I hated it so much. And then I realized, oh my God, I'd been so addicted to social media that going off for just a few weeks was giving me this much anxiety. And then I traveled to Malta and everything changed. I started to show up for myself in ways that I hadn't in a very, very long time. I became consistent in the gym. And my body actually feels good. I'm lifting heavy, I'm eating healthy, and I'm actually living. My sleep, oh my God, my sleep has improved. And even when I go for like a week of night shift, I still come back and I'm still able to find my sleep. Financially, I became much more aware. I become so disciplined with my spending. Like I think and rethink and ensure that I'm only spending on things that I actually really need. And I'll say I'm on my way to building generational wealth. Mentally, I feel so much calmer. I feel so zen. Like I feel like I am in myself. Like I'm so much self-aware. I'm so much more calmer. I don't longer get like angry, anxious as I used to be. Like I have so much energy right now and so much time as well. And oh my God, this feeling is just one that I never want to let go. And then I started to journal every single day. And trust me when I tell you that journaling does something to your brain. It just felt like my brain started to heal. Like I finally started to connect the dots. I don't know what dots it is, but I actually started to connect dots. Like I have so much space to think now, and I have learned how to drive. I'm also learning Italian on Duolingo. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like my life is mine again. And I'm loving it. And the crazy part is I don't really miss social media. I mean, I miss my online friends, and sometimes I get emotional, especially when people that know me, like in real life, see me and they're like, oh my God, Ife, we've missed your content, we've missed your clever ideas. And sometimes people go as far as emailing me, and I'm like, oh my God, that means what I was doing online was making such a difference. And to be honest, it breaks my heart that I cannot find a balance where I'm like fully here and I'm not spending all my free time scrolling. But right now, my priorities have just changed. My priorities have changed, and right now I'm enjoying my life offline. Like, I'm enjoying just being here, just enjoying myself. So when she asked me how she should take a break, I told her that she didn't have to do exactly what I did. I mean, I went cold turkey. I completely cut off like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. I just disappeared like that. Obviously, I'm still online on YouTube and WhatsApp. I told her that I went cold turkey. I totally just left and it worked for me. However, the first few days, the first few weeks were very hard. They were probably the hardest thing I have ever done. So I told her, you can start small. Reduce your screen time gradually every day. Take off selected apps and just be honest about why you want to go offline, because to be honest, it's not the easiest thing to do, especially in this time and age where social media is everything. I told her she has to be honest with exactly why she wants the break. It is in honesty that you'll be able to find the strength, the discipline that you need to go off. And yeah, I mean, with time, it does get easy. Take it from me. I'm over 60 days in, and I just really love where I'm at right now. And this phase of my life requires me to be offline. And that's what I'm doing. But just be honest about why you want the break. Now, because sometimes that feeling of disconnect isn't random. Literally, your mind asking for space, your brain asking for healing, and your heart just asking for some time off. I think I'm falling in love with myself, and it is beautiful here. Like, there is nothing sexier than a woman who has come to the full realization of herself. I think I'm in my season of rebuilding, and if you want to follow me on this journey, please subscribe. Grazie. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao.